What do you do when things are getting worse, despite everything you're doing to make things better? Hi, my name is Saji. I want to welcome you to another Vitaminutes, a few minutes packed with wisdom and insight to help you live your life to the fullest. You see, we all want good things to happen in our life, either in our relationship, for our children, in our family, on our job, in our business. Nobody really enjoys bad news. We all want good news. But if you keep living, you soon find out that there are some things that do grow where they are not wanted. And they are called weeds. And also, bad things truly happen to good people, sometimes through no fault of their own. The message I really want to share with you today is a message that has tremendously helped me through my challenging and the difficult times of my life. And believe me, it's still helping me up to now. You see, Jesus told a story in the scripture, the story of a man, a farm owner, who went out into his field, planted good seeds. After a while, his servants went to the field to check how the crops are doing. They discovered that the crop is growing. I think the guy planted wheat. So they discovered that the wheat is growing, but they also observed that some other things are growing. The weeds are growing too. So they were so alarmed. They went to the farm owner. They asked him questions. The first question they asked, they said, "Sir, didn't you plant good seeds in your field?" The guy said, "Yeah, I planted good seeds. What happened?" They said, "Yeah, the wheat is growing, but we also discovered that the weeds are growing too." And they asked him the second question. He said, "Where did the weeds come from?" And they couldn't explain it because they knew this guy planted good seeds on his farm. But here are things that are growing that he did not even plant. You see, my friend, life is full of opposites, good and bad, right and wrong, joy and pain, sorrow and laughter. The list can go on, but it is just life. You know, I remember one thing my mom used to say. It took me a while to understand the meaning of what she used to say. You know, my mom would say, no matter how bright the sun is shining, there will always be dark clouds. And every time I wake up, believe me, I look up, wow, the sun is shining, but there are some patch of dark clouds here. There are some dark clouds over there. It is just life. It can't be all dark. At the same time, it can't be all light. It is just life. So what do you do when you see things that you did not plant growing in your life? When you see things that you are not even expecting? And many of you probably know that a couple of years ago, I went through a divorce. One of those things you never think will happen to you, right? It is just life. And it was a difficult time, a very challenging time. And this message really, really helped me to get through those difficult times. So, and I want us to discuss what this owner knew about life that we did not know, that we might want to learn from. So they asked this owner 3 questions. The first question, they said, "Didn't you plant good seeds in your field?" You know, people will ask you that kind of a question. Didn't you train your kids? Why did they turn out this way? Didn't you put all your effort? Didn't you do your best on your job? Why did you still get fired? You know, as a believer, as a Christian, people ask me, "Saji, didn't you pray before you choose your wife? Didn't you pray before you make that choice? Why did the marriage still end up in divorce?" And people will ask you that question whenever you see things that you did not plant, things that you yourself can't even explain. Maybe you are even asking yourself, like they asked the owner, where did the weeds come from? Where did this pain come from? Where did this sickness come from? Where did this disease come from? I mean, you know, some things will happen in life, you just look around and say, what have I done to deserve this? Where did this actually come from? And then they asked the owner the third question. And this is where I want you to start paying attention. The servant said, "Sir, do you want us to go out and pull the weeds so that they don't disturb the wheat?" And the owner said, you will have thought the owner will say, "All right, these are weeds. We did not plant this. Let's go uproot them." The owner said, "No." And I was so surprised about that. The owner said, "No." And he said, the message I want to share with you today, he said, "Let them grow together." And I said, wow. Why do you want the good things and the bad things to grow together? Why do you want the joy and the pain to grow together? Why do you want what is working and what is not working to grow together? The servant might have thought, "But sir, the weeds are going to compete for the same space with the wheat." The owner said, "Yes, I know. Let them grow together. But sir, all the nutrients that the wheat are supposed to be getting, the weeds are going to be getting some too." He said, "I know. Let them grow together." And the reason he gave is so powerful. He said, "I don't want you in an attempt to pull the weeds. You might be pulling the crop also." He said, "I don't want you," some of us, we are so bent on fixing the bad that we don't mind damaging the good. He said, "Look, I don't want you to touch this stuff right now. Let them grow together." And it's so important lesson. And this is one of the message that just calmed me down. Saji, let them grow together. But it's bad. Yes. Let them grow together. But I don't like it. Yes. Just let it be. Maybe there are some things in your life right now that you're worried about. That maybe the best thing for you to do right now, like they say, is just to let sleeping dogs lie. 3 things I want you to do that I'm going to leave you with today. I was thinking, why will the owner say, "Let the bad grow up with the good"? This is what I thought. First thing, when something happens in life, what catches our attention is the bad, not the good. If you read that scripture very well, the servant saw the wheat growing. The crop is growing. There was no problem with that. But the problem is the weeds are growing too. But when they got to the owner, the weed caught all their attention. So it might be that the things that is happening in your life, the pain, the sickness, everything you don't like right now is trying to distract you. So the first thing is I want you to focus on what is working. Are you so consumed with who has left or what has left that you don't even have time to notice what is left, to even see that, okay, that is not happening, but right here, this is happening and it's good. Can you focus on that? The second thing is don't act prematurely. Give it time. The farm owner said, "Let them grow together until the harvest." And I love that. The guy is trying to say, look, this is not going to be a forever situation. Let them go together. A time is coming. We are going to know what is wheat and we're going to know what is weed. But for now, you are going to do too much damage if you act prematurely. Can you give it time? Can you just wait a little while and see how this is going to play out? Maybe this is even going to work out for your own very good. Don't act prematurely. Give it time. And the third thing is what I really like. It is expecting the good at the end of everything. The owner said, "When the time comes, I will tell the harvesters to bundle up the weeds and burn them up. And I will ask them to gather up the wheat, the crop, the produce, and put them in the storehouse." I so much love this story because despite the bad thing that is happening, despite the weeds that is growing, despite this guy is saying something that he did not plant, you know what is so amazing? He is still expecting a harvest. He's still looking forward to the harvest. Can I let you know that no matter what is going on right now that you don't like, there is harvest coming for you. Don't worry about the weeds. Let them keep growing, but be rest assured that they cannot stop your harvest. Be rest assured that when it's all said and done, you will still see what you want to see. You will still get to your destination. You will still make it. So please don't spend all your energy, all your time, all your resources trying to take care of the weeds. I will advise you to focus on the weeds, focus on the crops, focus on what is working, focus on what is growing, focus on who is left, and don't act prematurely. Give it time. So the question is, can you be patient enough to let them grow together? Do you have the patience? Can you just chill? Can you relax and let things take its course? Believe me, in the end, it will all work together for your good. My name is Saji. I hope I've been able to add value to you today. And I will see you in the next Vitaminutes. Bye now.